a shopping centre in West Beijing, this is Britain selling itself. The guards may be less than authentic, but still seem to go down well. The Beatles too. And the Mayor of London, one half of a British trade mission to China, always seems to draw the crowds.
Who wouldn't want to come to London?
And that is why he's here. This is all about money.
What do you mean?
Gosh, you're in such a hurry that you've got a busy schedule.
Always busy.
Tell me why you're here and why you've packed your schedule so busy.
This is because we've been amazed in the last 18 months by the strength of the interest in China, in what's happening in London, and it's been put to me very, very often by British business that it would help if I came out and did a trip.
1, 2, 3,
Altogether, it is a pretty noisy attempt by brand Britain to plug itself into China in a way that, with a few exceptions, it hasn't really done before. The problem is, though, that plugging yourself into China or encouraging Chinese business over to the UK involves walking a pretty careful tightrope.
Senior UK politicians haven't been welcome here for over a year. That's the price of pressuring China on human rights and freedom of speech. It's hard to mention all that and schmooze them at the same time. The snag is that British businesses like these need Chinese punters. Take Morgan, they're beginning to sell well here, and that's great for the UK suppliers whose parts make up this car.
We hope that we can bring more Morgans into China and create more jobs back in the UK, absolutely.
Across town in the appropriately British-designed airport, the Chancellor was beginning his half of this week-long charm offensive. He knows that Britain needs millions of pounds of Chinese investment, but he also knows this is a country not at all in step with British values.
But you're big on Twitter, for example. Twitter's not allowed in China. You won't be tweeting from here for a week.
Well, actually, of course, China is one of the leaders in high-tech business as well. And later this week, I'm going to go and see some of the internet giants that are not the big American names, but the big Chinese names.
And so this will be the first of many cups of tea. There'll be plenty of photo ops as the men jet across China and the deals are signed, bringing all that Chinese money to Britain.